so continuing on arm bars, we're now looking at arm bar defense. So I'm going to have Trey work his way into the arm bar, and then we're going to set up that defense as we go. So let's go this way, and then if you would just jump into the mount, Trey, and we can move the camera around as we go. So Trey's got me in the mount, and he's going to work his way to the arm bar. So he passes my arm over, and right around this position here, I can feel that I'm at risk of getting armbarred, right? And I know that it's my right arm that's going to get armbarred. So with all those bits of information in mind, I'm going to preemptively try and catch my hand, my right hand here, into my left elbow. And as Trey continues to come around, I'm going to flex my hand so that it comes as close to my face as I can get it, so that I can catch the back of his knee as he gets his cross-faced leg over and he sits to the mat. All right, so I have now a rear naked choke grip here from the bottom position. My right hand, the arm that's under attack, is buried in my elbow, and my left hand comes under, and I get a nice little snag on the back of the knee. Now, first things first, I don't want this lever underneath my chin. It's a very uncomfortable position, and it's just going to make it feel pretty miserable here. So I'm going to start by turning my ear up to the ceiling and looking over at my training partner. Now, from this position, I know that Trey needs to stay perpendicular for a really tight submission hold. So I'm going to start by walking my feet towards Trey's head. As I get my feet closer to his head, I'm going to then use my hand, which is behind his knee, to push and pop that leg up off of my head. Once I get that cross face out of position, I'm now going to turn my palm towards my face. If my hand stays here, thumb down, if Trey gets everything back in order, he's going to have an arm bar situated and ready to go. So as I get this cross face off, I then rotate my hand opposite direction, deconstructing this arm bar that he's setting. From here, I start to pull my elbow down to the mat, and once I get it down to the mat, I'm going to plant both feet into the floor, shrimp my butt backwards, which gives me a little bit of space to drive my knee, and come right into single leg. From here, you can do whatever you'd like. If it's no gi, I can then come across reef and look for my heel hook, attack straight away. If it's the gi, then I'll probably sit up and look for maybe some straight ankle locks unless this person starts to build height. From here, let's do it one more time. Sorry, not from here. We'll just do it one more time. So again, in the mount, Trey gets his armbar attack. My arm gets exposed. He's sitting up. I'm preemptively getting my hands in place. My right hand's under attack, so I bury it in my left elbow, and I bring my left hand close to my face, so as the cross-face leg comes over, go ahead, I can catch that knee right in the back of the hamstring. Again, I don't want my chin underneath the shin here, so I'm going to turn my face down, takes a lot of pressure off my head, and I'm going to start by walking my feet towards Trey's head. Again, I'm trying to get into as close to a parallel position as I can, and then I use my left hand to press that cross-face leg off of my head. Turn my palm face toward, the palm of my hand, I'm going to turn toward my face, and then I'm going to pull. As many times as it takes to get that elbow to the mat, and once it's to the mat, I'm safe from that arm bar, so I'm going to shrink my butt back, create some space, punch my knee through, and get right to my single leg X position. So a nice little escape whenever we find ourselves in that mounted arm bar position. We can use single leg X to quickly reestablish guard and potentially go right in on the attack.